Often, complex business problems have no tailor-made answers or solutions. They require organizations to think out of the box to find innovative solutions. Across TESCO, we are constantly thinking, innovating, and creating ways of meeting our customers' changing needs and improving their experience. Our innovations are driven by a mantra of better, simpler, cheaper. Better for customers, simpler for staff, and cheaper for TESCO. Our focus increasingly is to try and deliver these benefits faster.
I'm speaking to you from the HSC today, where I've been looking at the innovation process and the continuous improvement process. And people from here, from Bangalore, are going to be talking to you about what they can do for you. What I'd like you to know is that in the 6 or 7 years that I've been coming here, I've seen so many new ideas that have borne fruit in the UK and increasingly are being adopted around the group. So take advantage of the advice that they give you, use their services, and you'll find that you'll have a business that's better for customers, simpler for staff, and cheaper for TESCO.
We launched the Continuous Improvement Initiative called BULBS in 2008. We have received close to 5,000 ideas, out of which 1,000 ideas have been implemented. A few examples of continuous innovations. Grocery fraud prevention process. In 2010, the losses from online credit card frauds were close to £1 million. We rated all online orders, and high-risk orders were flagged for further investigation. We've seen a 40% reduction in fraud for high-risk stores, with annual savings of more than £250,000. Eliminate paper invoicing. The invoice processing of goods not for resale was manual, broken, and prone to errors. We worked with the suppliers to send invoices electronically. This reduced errors as well as the lead for invoice processing. Data loss on card transactions. A significant amount of money is lost every year when end customers are not charged due to the loss of credit or debit card data on our store server. By performing relevant checks and reconciliations every day, we are able to identify missing data and update it. We have saved £242,000 for the year by implementing this solution. Test automation for checkouts. Due to lengthy manual point-of-sale test cycles, TESCO's ability to reach out to its customers with innovative offerings was severely inhibited. We developed an automation framework which has resulted in a reduction in our testing cycle time and hence improved our time to market.
Innovation is vitally important to any company. We live in a world where actually our products, our prices, our marketing strategies, these can all be copied by our competitors very, very easily. So the only thing they can't copy easily is our culture, and innovation in TESCO is a very important part of that culture, because innovation is what keeps our offer fresh for customers. It keeps our customers coming in through our doors every week, and without it, actually, we would grow stale very, very quickly. It's very, very encouraging to see the spirit of innovation alive here in the HSC. Second, very, very practical. The solutions we've seen here on the continuous improvement wall behind me, as well as to the problem statements, have been very implementable, practical things that are going to make TESCO better, simpler and cheaper.
While BULBS as a platform helps us foster a culture of continuous innovation, we also initiated a problem statement approach, which will enable us to solve some current and pressing challenges faced by the business. In October 2010, we launched 14 problem statements that came to us from the business. We organized a roadshow to help our teams understand the problems and come up with innovative solutions. Cross-functional natural work teams between TESCO UK and TESCO HSC worked in collaboration to find solutions to the problem statement. The Innovation Summit 2011 was a culmination of these efforts, where solutions to 9 problem statements were showcased. Better manage shelf-edge labels. Currently, we print around 5 million labels every week across our stores in UK. There is also a huge volatility in label volumes in stores across weeks. Our proposal is to stop printing labels for discontinued products. Around 0.5 million a month. Report correlation between 1p and 2p price changes to label volumes to the commercial team. Based on planned promotions, provide a weekly forecast of labels at a store level, allowing them to schedule resources better. Write items on a pre-pick list. The pre-pick process is not followed uniformly across .com stores, and the pre-pick list is large and keeps changing. By analyzing the data, we identified store-specific pre-pick lists, which are around 20 to 25% of the current list size, but can cater to around 90% of items ordered. We also defined the process and systems to avoid any pre-pick errors or duplication.
I've just been really impressed by the Innovation Summit today. I think it's a really exciting selection of ideas, and as the UK Finance Director, finding ways we can save money and reinvest that back into the customer is always really nice to see. I think what we've got here is some really good example of putting some bright people to work on a lot of data and coming up with some really valuable solutions. And a lot of that's about making connections between cause and effect. And I've been very impressed and very excited. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of these ideas implemented in our stores in the very near future.
Improve sales and reduce waste in bakery. Currently, compliance to the production plan in bakeries is a challenge. Our investigation revealed that compliance to the production plan leads to better availability and hence better sales. Easy access to the production plan systems could lead to better usage and hence visibility and control. We suggested the business requirements that could be available on a touchscreen system to enhance usage. Maximize effectiveness of clothing markdown. There is an opportunity to optimize our clothing markdowns so that we make better margins while we clear our stock. Due to almost 5 markdowns over a period of 8 weeks for any product, there is also compliance issue by stores in putting markdown labels, which can lead to customers not availing our markdowns. We created an optimization model which will suggest a maximum of 3 markdowns during the period. The model will also help identify stores where the sales are not reflective of the region-wide trend, either because of stock availability or markdown not being displayed. Optimize replenishment routines. Multiple shelf edge visits happen due to different replenishment and stock control routines. Our solution to optimize the number of shelf edge visits is based on a visual capture of the shelf stocks after night fill by the replenishers. Using the POS sales, arrive at a list of products that need to be replenished on the shelf. Based on shelf stock situation and product location, create an optimal replenishment trip. Reduce time spent on off-till activities. Till check and change runs at stores account for around 10 million GBP of our payroll spend. We found that for around 10 to 12% of our tills, we do change runs, even though they were not used the previous day. By opening the tills in a planned manner and avoiding doing till checks for tills which were not used the previous day, there is an opportunity to avoid unnecessary work. Get order confirmation sheets right first time. Around 31% of the clothing order confirmation sheets have mistakes or missing information leading to rework and delays. By analyzing data for 12 months, the recurring challenges were identified and the form was mistake-proof to avoid future errors. Currently, the rejection rate is below 10%. Improve experience at self-service checkouts. Around 20% of our self-service checkout customers are not happy about time spent waiting for an attendant to resolve an intervention. By studying the pattern of interventions, there is an opportunity to provide extra support during certain times of the day, leading to faster resolution and hence happier customers. Improve picking trip efficiency. Currently, our pick rate in a normal .com store is around 120 units per hour, as against 160 units per hour in a .com only store. Currently, we use one-dimensional mapping in our picking algorithm, which implies we have no flexibility to move across aisles. By creating an algorithm based on two-dimensional mapping, there is an opportunity to improve pick rate by 10%.
Hi everyone, I'm here at the Innovation Summit 2011. A lot of excitement over here. You can see all the work which people have done in trying to solve issues that we have, be it in terms of reducing cost or be it in terms of improving customer